Good morning, everybody. It's about 5:45 Friday the 13th, and we're heading north to New Hampshire for a side-by-side and snowmobile polka run in Stratford, New Hampshire. So we're gonna go pick up a trailer. We're gonna go check out some stuff for the new Polaris dealership, and then we'll go north. See you in a bit. This is gotta be my favorite part about Boston. I mean, no matter what time of day, what day of the week, you can count on it. It's always there for you, and it's just an incredible part of Boston. You ready for it? Freaking traffic! Every day, no matter what, no matter when, traffic. Love you, Boston, but goddamn.
I can't do nothing with you.
Well, that dude just pulled up right behind me, so that was fun. I just wanted to take a quick moment in this nice long drive to thank each and every one of you for following along. I'm really enjoying making these videos, even though there's probably a total of 65 of you right now that are subscribed. But man, it's just fun, you know? So it's fun to have something that you're passionate about. I've needed a hobby like this for a long time, and it keeps me, you know, keeps my mind on track to have something to work on. But anyways, just feeling blessed. Sunrise is gorgeous. You know, there's just some things that'll never get old, and getting past Concord after about 20 minutes north and seeing the first mountains pop up in the distance, especially right at sunrise. This drive is a long drive, but I thoroughly enjoy it. I really do. It's just gorgeous. I'm lucky enough to have been snowmobiling since I was about 4 or 5 years old. And my dream is to be able to use my passions as a living and to share them with my family and friends. And I really do love sharing these experiences in video form. I'd love to someday be able to just get a toy hauler and travel all over the country with my wife and daughter. Maybe pull the bikes, pull a side-by-side, whatever. Just to have that freedom of choice is the ultimate goal. And that being said about these YouTube videos, I'm somebody that spent most of my life with pretty bad social anxiety. Also known as I cared way too much about what other people thought of me. And I think that had a big part of why I drank pretty heavily for most of my life. I mean, I'm 36. I quit drinking about 4 years ago. I really quit about 4 years ago. I've been trying for years. And so doing these videos is kind of pushing me pretty far outside of my comfort zone. I used to be the funny guy, I used to be the one that would talk to everybody, but that was when I was drinking. Without alcohol, it was nails on a chalkboard for me to go into social situations a lot of times. So at the very least, by doing these videos, I pat myself on the back a little bit for doing something that really challenges me. Every time I get a comment notification, my stomach sinks, because my default reaction to most things is negative, unfortunately, and it's something I'm really working on, but it's something I've struggled with my whole life. And it's because of past situations, but I'm working on it, you know what I mean? Doing my best. Super blessed. Actually tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I'm super blessed that my wife took our daughter for the, well, she didn't take her, she let me leave and go snowmobiling and ATVing. I don't know what I'd do without that woman. She's unbelievable. Ginger, I love you. as my little sister used to say. Polaris, what a nerd! About to go through Franconia Notch, and it's a much nicer day than the last time I came through here. Last time I was coming home through a snowstorm with a couple trucks sandwiching me in the one lane. It wasn't fun. The sandwich was cool, but the rest wasn't. That's where the old man on the mountain used to be. So for anyone who doesn't know, I live in Massachusetts, but we snowmobile and ATV in Pittsburg, New Hampshire. That's where me, my father, and a friend of ours bought a house. The drive is about 4 hours on a good day, 4.5 usually. I love every minute of it. This is Cannon Mountain on my left. I'm gonna take a little detour and go check out the Mount Washington Hotel Resort. I haven't been there since me and Ginger got married. We went there the day after we got married. We went for like a little mini moon type thing. It was great. Gorgeous hotel. Super let down on the steak I had. It was like an $80 steak. I wasn't happy. That's kind of all I remember from that. It was like 4 years ago. But yeah, get some good footage of that. Funny enough, this hotel was actually the first weekend getaway me and Ginger ever did, me and my wife. It's a gorgeous hotel, overlooks, well, the Mountain View Grand. It overlooks mountains. It's pretty grand. Picking up our trailer. Ooh, let's get the shocks on the front of it. Well, ever since Polaris kicked mom's out, or vice versa, I don't really know what happened. But Polaris isn't at mom's anymore. Mom's was in Groveton. Groveton was close to the house. But this is in Lancaster. It's the next closest Polaris dealership now. So I think this will be probably our new home for Polaris related situation. And put the trailer in the driveway, load up the side-by-side. It's gonna get interesting because I haven't backed up a trailer in a couple of years, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Not bad. Because I gotta do some stuff to the, I got a box I gotta put in the side-by-side and stuff like that. Why, what's up? I will. Yeah. Yeah. That's a 6x12. That's only like, I don't know. It fits. I hope it fits. Bit of a task. This box, it's from Kemimoto. Looks real nice, but it's made for a Ranger. The Ranger's beds have the sunken holes, whereas the Expedition has the walk and ride. I wasn't paying $500 for the lock and ride box. this day has not gone as I had hoped, to say the least. The whole plan was for me to rent a trailer and go get my side-by-side, and then tomorrow go on a poker run, which allowed side-by-sides, which is, you know, rare for the middle of the winter. So I was super excited. The trailer is spec'd out 6x12. My side-by-side should have fit fine, right? I pick it up, and then I drive an hour north to my house, and I start shoveling out the trailer because they had a bunch of snow still in it. And so as I'm doing that, my father decides to grab a tape measure and check the widths. So like I said, the trailer was 6x12, but the ramp opening was not. The ramp opening was about 4'7". So needless to say, my Polaris Expedition wasn't fitting. So instead of driving 4 hours today, I have driven 6 because I had to drive back down to drop that trailer off and then back up to my house. Well, not the absolute best thing to happen today, but I'm thinking about it and I'm like, back when I first started this shovel industries thing, like, if I had hit any little hiccup like that, my whole weekend would have been ruined. Like, I would have just said, F it, I'm done, screw it, why am I even bothering? But now I'm like, all right, that stinks. But my consolation prize is snowmobiling all weekend. That's pretty good. I just, you gotta be thankful for what you got, you know? I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to realize that when things happen, it might be for a reason. You know, it might, it might lead to better opportunities. But anyways, I'm not letting that stuff kick me in the nuts anymore. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. I'm gonna make some cool videos. I don't care who watches them. So I'm having fun. Well, finally back on our street for the hopefully final time today. I don't know, I probably drove 400 miles today. I don't know, but I had a nice day. I enjoyed myself. Hope you all enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And I hope you have a blessed day and a better weekend. See you later. Love y'all.